criticizing the spiritual master. They did not do that. Though they were sinful, they were engaged in meat eating, they were engaged in intoxication, in looting and stealing. So the gravest sin or the highest sin of blaspheming the devotees was not done by them. That is why they were protected by Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is Adi Guru. Though out of anger they threw at Nityananda Prabhu, but they did not blaspheme. There's a lot of difference. They did not understand his glories. That is why. After understanding the glories of spiritual master, then blaspheming. Sin is something which you don't know. Aparad is something intentionally doing it. After knowing, also doing it. So they were not knowing the glories of Nityananda Prabhu, Haridas Thakur. So unknowingly they did. And that too, they were in the intoxicated mode they were. Pataki tarite Prabhu Kaila avatar, yei mata pataki kotha paivena aram. So Lord has appeared to deliver the sinful people. Sinful people are those who do the sins without the knowledge. So Lord comes to teach. The Lord comes to deliver. So where will he find such sinners as these? The topmost sinners were these people. The word pataka refers to patayati, adho, gamayati, dushkriya, karinam, iti. Sinful activities, activities that result in degradation, and improper activities. So these are all coming in pataka activities. So sinful activities, then activities which leads to degradation, and then improper activities. The householders have three main enemies: lust, anger, and greed. Being attacked by these enemies, human beings engage in sinful activities. Sinful activities are called atipataka, mahapataka, anupataka, upapataka, jati भ्रमशकर, शकरी कारण, अपात्री कारण, malavala, prakirnaka. So these are all the different types of sinful activities. Having sex with one's mother, having sex with one's daughter, having sex with the wife of one's son. These three sins are called atipataka. Now what is mahapataka? Let us see. Killing a brahmana, drinking wine, stealing a brahmana's gold, sex with the wife of one's guru. To commit these four sins or to intimately associate with such sinners is called mahapataka. There are 35 forms of anupataka. For a low caste person to identify himself as belonging to high caste. This is first one. 35 are there in anupataka. To falsely accuse someone of committing an offense for which the punishment is death. To spread a false accusation against respectable persons. These three are equal to the killing of a brahmana. Then comes to either reject the Vedas or forget the Vedas after reading them. To blaspheme the Vedas. To give false testimony by speaking deceptive words. This is two kinds. To hide something that one knows about. And to hide the truth by speaking lies. To spoil the life of a friend. To eat food that grows in stool or filthy places. To eat uneatable foods. These 6 anupatakas are equal to drinking wine. Now, these are all the gradation given. So 1 and 2 has happened now. Now, third anupataka. To take another's accumulated wealth through cheating, to kidnap someone, to steal a horse, to steal silver, to steal land, to steal diamond, to steal jewels. These 7 are equal to stealing gold. This is the third category. The fourth category, having sex with a sister born from the same mother, having sex with an unmarried girl, having sex with a low caste woman, having sex with wife of one's friend, having sex with the wife of a stepson, having sex with one son's wife who belongs to a different caste than the son, having sex with one's maternal aunt, having sex with one's paternal aunt, having sex with one's mother-in-law, having sex with the wife of one's maternal uncle, having sex with wife of a priest, having sex with one's sister, having sex with Acharya's wife, having sex with a woman who is under one's shelter, having sex with the queen, having sex with a woman who has given up household life, having sex with wife of a learned Brahmana, having sex with a chaste woman, having sex with the woman of a high caste. These 19 forms of anupatakas are equal to having sex with wife of the spiritual master. So in this way, there are 35 with the different categories. Total 4 within that, again, anupatakas are given. Now, killing cows, becoming the priest of unqualified people, having sex with another's wife, selling oneself, giving up one's father, mother, or guru, giving up the study of scriptures, giving up cooking due to laziness, giving up one's son, or to neglect the performance of the son's purificatory rites, arranging the marriage of a younger son before that of the elder, arranging the marriage of a younger daughter before that of the elder, acting as the priest in such a marriage, spoiling a girl who has not reached puberty, earning one's livelihood by loaning money on interest, falling from the vow of brahmacharya by engaging in illicit activities such as having sex with a woman, selling one's pond, garden, wife, or children, neglecting to undergo the sacred thread ceremony even up to the age of 16, rejecting relatives such as one's uncle, teaching the Vedas on payment, learning the Vedas from a professional teacher, selling objects that are not meant to be sold, working in a gold mine or another kind of mine on the order of the king, working on a bridge or other huge enterprise, destroying medicine, earning one's livelihood by engaging one's wife in prostitution, harming an innocent person through mantra or the employment of creatures such as eagles, cutting green trees for fuel, cooking or performing sacrifice for oneself rather than the Lord or one's father, eating prohibited food like garlic, neglecting to preserve a perpetual sacred fire, stealing valuables other than gold, neglecting the repayment of debts to the demigods, sages, and forefathers, discussing unauthorized scriptures, becoming attached to songs and music, stealing paddy, metals like copper and iron, or animals, having sex with a drunk woman, killing a woman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and becoming an atheist. These are all known as upapatakas. Now comes Sankari Karana, using a stick or instrument to injure a Brahmana, smelling objects like garlic, stool, or wine, becoming crooked, having sex with an animal, engaging in homosexual relations. All these sins are Jati Brahm Shakara. They are Jati Brahm Shakara. Then Sankari Karana is the sin of killing domestic or wild animals is called Sankari Karana. Accepting wealth from a condemned person, earning one's livelihood through trade or lending money on interest, speaking lies, serving a Shudra, all these comes in Apatrikarana. Killing a bird, killing animals that move in water, killing fish or other animals that born in water, killing worms or insects, eating foods that have been touched by wine. All these sins come in the category of Malavaha. Then Those sinful activities that have not been described, above are Prakirnaka. See Vishnu Samhita, Prayashchita Vivekaha, and Manu Samhita. In Dana Dharma of Mahabharata, 10 kinds of sinful activities have been mentioned. The three of killing, one second. The three sins of killing, stealing, and having sex with another's wife are called kaika, or caused by the body. The 4 sins of useless talk, arrogance, cruelty, and telling lies are called vachika, or those caused by speech. And 3 sins of coveting others' wealth, being devoid of compassion, are called devoid compassion for all living entities, and thinking, let my activities bear fruit. They are known as manasika, or those caused by the mind. So 3 types of sin: kaika, vachika, and manasika, that has been given in Dana Dharma. Such an elaborate description about different types of sins have been given by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So Lord appears to deliver the sinful people. लुकाइया करे प्रभु आपना प्रकाश, प्रभाव ना देखे लोके करे उपहास. The Lord secretly manifests himself. People who do not see his influence make fun of him. Shriman Mahaprabhu is alone capable of cutting people's bondage to material existence. He does not display his real identity, but remains incognito. Those who cannot understand him consider him an ordinary person like themselves and want to laugh at his activities. यही द्वेर प्रभु यदि अनुग्रह करे, तबे से प्रभाव देखे सकल संसारे. तब हन नित्यानंद चैतन्य रदास, यही ये दुईरे कराण यदि चैतन्य प्रकाश. If the Lord bestows his mercy on these two, then the whole world will know his glories. If I can reveal Lord Chaitanya to them, then I, Nityananda, will be known as Lord Chaitanya's servants. Sinful people like Jagai and Madhya are minute spiritual energies. But since that nature is not manifest and material conceptions are prominent, they are unqualified for self-realization. If Shriman Mahaprabhu mercifully revives their eternal propensities as spiritual parts and parcels, then I will be qualified to be accepted as Chaitanya's servant. Again, very powerful statement. Jagai and Madhya, they are spiritual energies. Every jiva is a spiritual energy. But when that spiritual nature is not manifest, what happens? Self-realization is impossible because of the attachment of matter. Paropi manute anartham. Vedavyasa also gives in Srimad Bhagavatam. Ekhana emane mata apana na jane. Yehi mata haya yadi Shri Krishnere naam. Now they are fully intoxicated. They do not know themselves. If only they could become intoxicated like this under the influence of Krishna's names. Now, 2 types of intoxication. One is intoxicated with pride. Intoxicated when a person forgets his identity. And when the intoxication is because of the influence of Harinam, that intoxication is the topmost. Any of both are drunkards. One drinking in the spiritual world, in the spiritual consciousness, and one drinking is in the material consciousness. One is leading to degradation, one leads to the elevation. Mora Prabhu bole, यदि कांडे दुई जन तबे से सार्थक मोरा यत पर्यटन. If the two cry as they say, oh Lord, oh my Lord, Oh my Lord, then my wandering will be successful. So here, Dhyananda Prabhu says, if these two cry, then it will be so nice, it will be really successful. And the cry should be for searching Krishna. Oh my Krishna, where are you? Ye jana ye dui yera chaya parashiya vastrera sahita ganga snana kare gya. Sei sab jana yadi ये दोहार देखी गंगा स्नान है न माने तबे मोरे लिखी ये जन दुईरे छाया परिशिया. If a person, if persons who previously took bath vastreda sahita with their clothes on in the Ganga, when they touched the shadow of these two, consider themselves as purified, as having taken bath in Ganga. By seeing them, then my name will be remembered. So here again, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, one second. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was actually contemplating. What he was contemplating? That if people take bath in Ganga, and if they touch the shadow of Jagai Madai, and they become purified, then I will be always remembered. Because it is Nityananda Prabhu is going to deliver Jagai and Madai. Religious persons attached to morality think that by touching even the shadow of a sinner, one should take bath in Ganga with one's clothes on. When after obtaining the mercy of Sriman Mahaprabhu, that the character of these two is purified, the piety of taking bath in Ganga will be automatically obtained just by seeing them. Being such transformed sinless persons. When this is realized, my name will be successful. Same like Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada went to West, transformed everyone. That is why Prabhupada is remembered every day. The sinners who used to do all the sinful activities, they were transformed by giving Harinam. And this transformation in the hearts of the mlechas has glorified Prabhupada everywhere. Every day you see, everyone is chanting Jai Srila Prabhupada. Because the capacity to transform is there in Srila Prabhupada. Whoever comes in touch with Srila Prabhupada automatically becomes transformed. He may come with different motives. He may come to take just Khichdi Prasad. He may come just for yatras. Or he may come just for some public programs. He may not be a very regular student. But somehow the capacity of Srila Prabhupada is purity is force. Prabhupada's purity is still taking ISKCON to the highest limit, to the highest. The four principles of Srila Prabhupada. Purity is force, books are the basis. Utility is the principle. And then, what is the one? Another one?
Book is a base.
Books are the basis. Purity is force. Preaching is the essence. Preaching is the essence. And utility is the principle. These four Prabhupada gave to all of us. This is very, very important. This is the most important thing which Prabhupada has always told us to remember. Books are the basis. Without the books, impossible to progress in devotional service. Books are the basis. And to read the books, one has to take the shelter of the spiritual master. As a purity is force. And this also is very important. Purity is force. And then to read the books every time should be utilized to chant also. That is why utility is the principle. And who will teach? And how we can understand this? Only by only by preaching. That is why preaching is the essence. So, last verse for today. Shri Nityananda Prabhura Mahima Apara. Patitera Trana Lagi Yandra Avatar. The glories of Shri Nityananda Prabhu are unlimited. He has incarnated to deliver the fallen souls. No one is capable of describing the glories of Shri Nityananda Prabhu. The direct manifestation of Lord Shri Gaur Sundar is Nityananda Prabhu. He is Swayam Prakash, immediate expansion. He has incarnated simply to deliver the fallen souls. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Swayam Prakash avatar is Nityananda Prabhu. There is no difference between Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Nityananda Prabhu has appeared to deliver the fallen souls. So, in this way, we'll see tomorrow how Nityananda Prabhu speaks to Haridas Thakur. Now, Haridas Thakur has also been instructed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, go and give Harinam to everyone. Both Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur have been sent by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Haridas Thakur is Namacharya himself. So here we'll stop. Any questions you can ask. Anchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindhubhyeva cha patitanam.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, tell.
Actually, one small doubt. We discussed that it is a sin for a low caste person to act like a high caste person. This was one point which was discussed. Nowadays, Mataji, because of the reservation issue, we also hear of one or two incidents of high caste person acting like a low caste person. Is it a sin?
That is also sin only, na? That is why, na?
Cheating. That is a cheating. Okay.
Nobody has to act anything. They just should know that they are servants of Krishna. High caste person should take the advantage of his caste and progress in devotional service. Low caste person also should take advantage of his caste and serve the upper caste, and in this way gain knowledge. Simple. Varnashrama is not there, na?
Okay, Mataji.
Okay. Kalo Shudra Sambhava. Everybody Shudra only. Whether high caste or low caste. If he is forgetting his natural constitutional duties, then he is the low caste. Yes, Bade Prabhu, you have any doubt? I saw you opening the... Okay. Stop here.
No, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Vaishnavi Namo Namah. Vaishnav Vrinda ki Jai Shri Prabhupada.